So picture this. I am standing at a hotel front desk in Lisbon. It is almost midnight. I have been traveling for about 18 hours. And the woman behind the counter says something to me, and I just freeze.
Oh no, Jack, what did she say?
Honestly, I have no idea. My brain just stopped working. I think she asked me something simple, maybe about breakfast or maybe about my passport, but in that moment, every English word I knew just disappeared from my head.
I know that feeling so well. It is like your brain just closes the door and says, sorry, we are closed for the night.
Exactly. And the worst part is, I just smiled and said yes, yes to everything. I don't even know what I agreed to.
Wait, really? What happened the next morning?
Turns out I had agreed to a wake-up call at 5:30 in the morning. 5:30, Rose, on my vacation.
Oh my gosh, that is painful. But honestly, that is such a real moment. You are tired, you are in a new place, and suddenly you need English, real English, right away, and there's no time to think.
That is exactly it. Hotels are strange like that. You could study English for years, and then one tired night at a front desk makes you feel like a total beginner again.
And that is such a common feeling for our listeners too. Traveling is exciting, but checking into a hotel, asking for something you need, dealing with a small problem, that can feel surprisingly stressful in a second language.
Which is exactly why we are talking about this today. Welcome everyone to Living English Podcast. I am Jack.
And I am Rose. And today we are talking all about hotel English for real travelers.
Yes, and I promise you, by the end of this episode, you will feel so much more confident checking into a hotel, asking the front desk for help, and even handling those small, awkward problems. You know, the air conditioning doesn't work or you need extra towels.
Or you booked one room and somehow they gave you a completely different one.
That happens more than you think.
By the end of today, you are going to know exactly what to say when you check in, how to ask questions politely, and how to solve a problem calmly without that 5:30 wake-up call disaster.
Exactly. And if this is your first time with us, welcome. We make English feel real, warm, and useful. No boring grammar lectures, just real conversations you can actually use.
And if you are enjoying these episodes, we would love it if you subscribed. It genuinely helps more learners find us. And honestly, it makes our day too.
It really does. Okay, Rose, so let us be honest with our listeners for a second. Why does hotel English feel so hard, even for people who study a lot?
I think it is because hotel conversations move fast and they use very specific words you don't really use anywhere else. Like, when else in life do you say the word checkout?
True. Or the word amenities.
Exactly. These are words that only really appear in hotels, so if you haven't practiced them, your brain simply hasn't built that folder yet.
That is such a good way to explain it. It's not that you are bad at English, it's just a specific topic folder that needs a little practice.
And that is completely normal. Every traveler, even very advanced English speakers, sometimes feels nervous at a front desk in a new country.
So let's build that folder together right now. Okay, so let us start with the very first moment, walking up to the front desk. This is usually the first English conversation you have when you arrive somewhere new, and first impressions matter, right?
Right, and honestly, the good news is, this conversation is actually quite predictable. Hotels around the world tend to ask similar questions.
True. So let us do a little role play to show what a smooth check-in sounds like. I will be the hotel receptionist, and Rose, you be the traveler.
Okay, I am ready. Let us do this.
Good evening. Welcome to the Riverside Hotel. Do you have a reservation with us?
Yes, I do. It is under the name Rose Martin.
Let me check that for you. Okay, I found it. A double room for 3 nights. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. Actually, I was wondering, would it be possible to get a room with a view if one is available?
Let me see what we have. Yes, we do have one available on the 5th floor. There will be a small extra charge for that. Would you like me to add it?
Yes, please. That would be great.
Perfect. Could I please see your passport and a credit card for the deposit?
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you. Breakfast is included. It is served from 7 to 10 in the morning in the restaurant on the ground floor. Checkout time is 11 a.m. Here is your key card. You are in room 512.
Thank you so much. One quick question. Is there Wi-Fi in the room?
Yes, it is free throughout the hotel. The password is on the card in your welcome folder.
Perfect. Thank you.
And there we go. That is a full, natural check-in conversation.
That felt so real and honestly quite calm, which is exactly what we want travelers to feel.
Now let us talk about what happens when things do not go so smoothly. Because let us be honest, sometimes there is a problem.
Oh, absolutely. Like the time I checked in and the room smelled strongly of cigarette smoke, even though I booked a non-smoking room.
Oh no, what did you do?
Well, at first, I almost didn't say anything because I felt shy about complaining. But then I thought, no, I paid for a non-smoking room. I should just ask calmly.
And that is such an important point. Many learners feel nervous about complaining in English. They worry it will sound rude.
Exactly. But there's a very simple trick. You do not need to sound angry. You just need to be clear and polite.
Let us show that. I will be Rose at the front desk this time, and you play the receptionist.
Okay, ready.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but I think there might be a small problem with my room.
Of course. What seems to be the issue?
I booked a non-smoking room, but this one smells quite strongly of smoke. Would it be possible to change rooms?
I am so sorry about that. Let me check what we have available. Yes, I can move you to room 308. It is also non-smoking, and it should be ready in about 10 minutes.
That would be perfect. Thank you so much for your help.
Not a problem at all. I do apologize for the inconvenience.
See? Notice how she did not attack anyone or get emotional. She simply explained the problem and asked a clear, polite question.
And the receptionist responded really warmly too, because the request was calm and clear, not aggressive.
That is honestly the secret. Polite, clear, and specific gets you so much further than we often expect.
Okay, Rose, I think it is time for our learning guide. Let us slow down and really look closely at the key words and phrases from these conversations.
Yes, let us do it. I love this part.
Our first phrase is, do you have a reservation? This simply means, did you already book a room before arriving? Example, hello, do you have a reservation with us today?
Say it with me, everyone. Do you have a reservation?
Nice. Next phrase, checkout time. This is the time you must leave your hotel room on the last day. Think of it like the closing time of a shop. After that time, you need to go.
That is a great picture. Checkout time is like the shop closing. You cannot stay after that.
Say it with me, everyone. Checkout time.
Our next one is, could I please see your passport? This is a polite way to ask for someone's identification document. Notice could I, not give me. That small difference makes it sound much more polite.
Say it with me, everyone. Could I please see your passport?
Next we have, is there Wi-Fi in the room? A very common, very useful travel question.
Say it with me, everyone. Is there Wi-Fi in the room?
Then we have, would it be possible to? This is a soft, polite way to make a request. Instead of saying, I want a different room, you say, would it be possible to change rooms?
I love this one. Think of it like putting a soft cushion around your request. It makes it land more gently.
Say it with me, everyone. Would it be possible to?
Next, sorry to bother you. This is a small, friendly phrase you use before asking for help or mentioning a problem. It softens the moment.
Say it with me, everyone. Sorry to bother you.
And our last one for now, I do apologize for the inconvenience. This is what staff often say when something went wrong on their side. It shows care and responsibility.
Say it with me, everyone. I do apologize for the inconvenience.
Let us add just a couple more, because these ones come up so often too.
Yes, next up, amenities. This word means the extra facilities a hotel offers, like a pool, a gym, or free breakfast. Think of it as the nice extras a hotel gives you beyond just the room.
That is such a helpful picture. Amenities are the little bonuses on top of the room itself.
Say it with me, everyone, amenities.
And finally, front desk. This is simply the counter where you check in, ask questions, or report a problem. It is the heart of the hotel, really, the place where all communication happens.
I like thinking of the front desk as the control center of the hotel. That is where everything gets solved.
Say it with me, everyone. Front desk.
Okay, so let us count. We have, do you have a reservation? Checkout time. Could I please see your passport? Is there Wi-Fi in the room? Would it be possible to? Sorry to bother you. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Amenities and front desk. That is 9 really useful phrases.
9 phrases that will genuinely make you sound calmer and more confident at any hotel anywhere in the world.
And here's something interesting culturally. In many English-speaking countries, hotel staff are trained to apologize quickly and fix problems fast, even for small issues. So if you speak up politely, you will almost always get a helpful response.
That is such a good point. Native speakers are not shy about small requests. They see it as totally normal customer service, not as being difficult.
Exactly. So learners should not feel embarrassed to simply and politely ask.
All right, let us put these phrases into action again, but this time a shorter scene. And Rose, let us switch it up. You can be the traveler, and I will be the front desk again.
Perfect. Let us go.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. How can I help you today?
Hi, sorry to bother you. I just have a quick question about the amenities. Is the gym open 24 hours?
Good question. The gym is open from 6 in the morning until 11 at night.
Okay, that is great. Thank you. Also, I just remembered, is there Wi-Fi in the room or only in the lobby?
It is available everywhere in the hotel, including your room.
Perfect. One last thing. Would it be possible to get a late checkout tomorrow? My flight is not until the evening.
Let me check. Yes, we can offer a checkout time of 2 p.m. instead of 11. No extra charge, since we are not fully booked tomorrow.
Oh, that is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Of course. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that is everything. Thank you.
Have a lovely stay.
See, that felt so natural, and I used 3 of our phrases in one short conversation.
You really did. Sorry to bother you. Is there Wi-Fi in the room? And would it be possible to? That's exactly how real conversations work. These phrases just naturally repeat themselves in daily situations.
Now it is your turn, listener. Pause here for a second and try asking your own question using would it be possible to? Maybe about a late checkout, a different room, or extra pillows. Say it out loud right now.
Take your time. There's no rush.
Let us also quickly cover something that trips a lot of travelers up: checking out and settling the bill. This is another moment where things can suddenly move fast.
Oh, definitely. There is often a little bit of paperwork, and sometimes unexpected charges appear, and that can be confusing in any language.
Right, so let us do one more quick role play. I will play the traveler this time.
Okay, and I will be the front desk.
Hi there, I'm checking out of room 512.
Of course. Let me pull up your bill. Okay, so that is 3 nights plus the room with a view upgrade, and there is also a charge here for room service from last night.
Oh, actually, I did not order room service. Could you please double check that?
Let me look into that for you. You are right. I do apologize. That charge was added by mistake to the wrong room. I will remove it right away.
Thank you so much for checking.
Not a problem at all. Here is your updated bill, and your deposit has been returned to your card.
Perfect. Thank you for everything. We had a wonderful stay.
We are so glad to hear that. Safe travels.
See, this is such a good example of why double-checking your bill matters. And notice, I did not get upset. I just calmly said, could you please double-check that?
That is such a useful phrase for so many situations, not just hotels actually. Restaurants, taxis, shops, anywhere with a bill.
Exactly. It's a small phrase, but it gives you so much confidence.
Okay, Jack, let us recap everything we covered today, because we really packed a lot in.
We really did. So we started at the front desk, learning how to check in smoothly, using phrases like, do you have a reservation? And could I please see your passport?
Then we practiced how to politely report a problem, using sorry to bother you and would it be possible to?
We also learned checkout time, amenities, front desk, and is there Wi-Fi in the room? All super common, super useful phrases.
And we finished with checking out, learning to calmly ask, could you please double check that if something on your bill looks wrong?
9 key phrases, 3 full realistic conversations, and hopefully 0 5:30 wake-up calls in your future.
Exactly. No more accidental 5:30 alarms.
Now, here is our question of the day, and we would love for you to answer it in the comments. What is one moment in any country where you felt nervous speaking English, and how did it turn out?
We ask this because so many learners feel alone in these moments. But honestly, almost everyone has a story like this. Even Jack with his midnight wake-up call disaster.
Yes, please, someone make me feel better and share your own story below.
Sharing these stories really does help other learners feel less alone. And honestly, it is fun to read them too.
Actually, Rose, before we wrap up, there is one more small situation I think our listeners should hear, because it happens constantly, and it is a slightly different kind of English.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Asking for help with your luggage or arranging a taxi.
Exactly. Let us do one last quick scene. I'll be the guest calling down to the front desk from the room.
Perfect. I will answer the phone as the front desk.
Hi, this is room 702. I was wondering if someone could help carry my bags down. They are quite heavy.
Of course, I will send someone up right away. It should just take a few minutes.
Thank you. Also, could you possibly call a taxi for me for around 9 in the morning?
Absolutely. I will arrange that now. Where will you be heading so the driver knows in advance?
To the airport, please.
No problem. I will have the taxi waiting outside the main entrance at 9.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your help.
My pleasure. Have a safe flight tomorrow.
See? Notice how naturally the phrase "I was wondering if" appeared there. It's such a gentle, friendly way to ask for a favor.
It really is, and it works perfectly on the phone too, not just face-to-face.
Let us add that one to our list. I was wondering if, meaning a soft, polite way to ask someone for help or a favor.
Say it with me, everyone. I was wondering if.
10 phrases now, and honestly, this one might be the most flexible of them all. You can use it almost anywhere, at a hotel, at a restaurant, even with a friend.
Let us talk about one more thing quickly, something that surprises a lot of first-time travelers: tipping, and how English-speaking hotel staff usually mention it, or actually, how they usually do not.
Oh, that is such a good point. In many English-speaking countries, hotel staff will almost never directly ask for a tip. It would actually feel a little rude to them.
Right. So instead, travelers are just expected to quietly know the local custom, which honestly can feel confusing.
It really can. So here's a useful, low-pressure phrase for that exact moment of uncertainty. Is tipping expected here? It is simple, direct, and completely normal to ask.
Say it with me, everyone. Is tipping expected here?
You could ask this quietly at checkout, or even ask a local friend before you travel, and nobody will think it's a strange question.
Honestly, most staff really appreciate when guests ask instead of guessing. It shows real thoughtfulness.
That is 11 phrases now, and I think this is such a wonderful, practical toolkit for real hotel situations.
It really is. From walking in the door, to solving a small problem, to arranging a taxi, to checking out with confidence.
You truly have everything you need now for your next trip.
Before we go, I just want to say, if today felt like a lot of new phrases, that is completely okay. You do not need to remember everything perfectly right away.
That is so true. Even just remembering one or two phrases like, "Would it be possible to?" or "Sorry to bother you," will already make your next hotel stay feel easier.
And honestly, every single time you listen to an episode like this, your brain is quietly building that folder we talked about earlier, a little bit more each time.
You are absolutely making progress, even if it does not always feel that way in the moment.
It really is true. I remember feeling so discouraged after my Lisbon wake-up call story, but you know what? The next time I traveled, I actually spoke up calmly at a front desk, and it felt amazing.
See, that is exactly the kind of growth we want for you, our listener.
So thank you so much for spending this time with us today, learning, practicing, and being brave enough to say these phrases out loud.
We are so proud of you for showing up and doing the work.
And remember, the next time you walk up to a hotel front desk anywhere in the world, you have got the words now.
You really do. And if you enjoyed today, we would love it if you followed the channel so you never miss an episode.
Until next time, this is Jack.
And this is Rose.
Reminding you, every confident traveler started exactly where you are right now.
See you in the next episode.